Hey, Norm. I wanted to ask you about Kyle hitting 10,000 points as a Raptor tonight. I mean, it's not his first milestone, probably won't be his last milestone, but it does sort of speak to the longevity that he's had in Toronto with the Raptors. It's not something that you see all the time in professional sports these days. As somebody that's been with him here for 6 years, what do you think that means in general for him to have done that?
I mean, I think it's amazing, honestly, to have a feat like that. Like you said, you don't see that too often with players. Being in an organization that long, and being able to do that. And after the game, I joked with him about as soon as he passes Chris Bosh, he can send a little text to DeMar saying that he's coming after him. So I think it's really cool, to be here and to see his progression, to see how good he's been playing for the organization. Been an all-star every year. That's tough to do, and he's been the leader of the franchise, been the leader of the team for so long, and to see him uh, do that, there's not many players in this league doing that, so he's an elite company, so I'm happy for him. He's been my vet since I've been here, giving me pointers and how to navigate the league, so I'm proud of him. I know he's going to keep going, and it's not going to be the last time he's sitting here singing in praises.
His role has changed so much over the years. There's been seasons where he's been more of a scorer or been more of a facilitator. Because of that and because of all the other things that he can do, do people almost, do you think, sometimes take for granted how well he can score the ball and how quickly he can put points on the board when he's rolling like he was in the fourth quarter tonight?
Yeah, I think that people forget, it's just a funny thing about how the league goes. I think people are more game by game instead of looking over the course of a player's career and how they've been. I've seen it firsthand. How quickly he can get hot. And carry the team in points. And some nights, it's about finding other guys and getting other guys active and going when they're in a good rhythm. And he does a great job of that as well too. He's a heady guy. He knows the game. He can read the game really quickly, and when he needs to turn it up and turn it on, when we need some points, and shoulder that little stretches of where the team is struggling as a whole, trying to find a bucket. And he turns it on. And he hits big threes back to back. And then find making easy plays for other guys when they're kind of keying in on him. Finding other guys to get open. So I know he's been very versatile, and like you said, throughout his career, NBA, your role is always going to change, and he's always found a way to be very effective in any role that he's been in.
Thanks, Norm. Appreciate it, man. Have a good night.
You too.
Next question goes to Michael Grange from Sportsnet.
Hey, Norm. Have you got any insight as to why you guys don't seem to get to the free throw line? I mean, you go to the rim as hard as anyone. Fred gets his feet in the paint. Kyle throws his body in there. I think you only got 12 free throws. I mean, is it just the Bucks are that much bigger, and so maybe I don't know. I have no idea, but I'm asking you.
I'm gonna save my money on that. I mean, it's tough. It's just trying to find ways. Attacking the rim as hard as you can. Hopefully, getting those calls when you're not just trying to play through the hits, try to finish or find a kick out if you're not able to make it. I mean, but it's tough, when guys are getting into the paint, teeth of the defense, and trying to get shots off, and we're not going to the line. Like you said, we shot 12 free throws to their 26. It's tough to live like that when you got to live on making shots and things like that. The getting to the free throw line balances out the game a little bit, and we haven't been able to get there consistently enough or get calls consistently enough. I don't know which one it is, but yeah, it's definitely is tough. So, I mean, I don't know.
It's two of us. Thanks, Norm.
Final question for you, Norm, is going to Chris O'Leary from Raptors.com.
Hey, Norm. These last few games, I think your output hasn't changed at all, but the different, I guess, key players are missing from game to game, whether it's OG, Kyle or Pascal. Does your approach have to change at all, or are you just kind of doing what you do when you fill in like that?
I think over the years, like we've seen, that I've always had the next man up mentality. When guys are out, teams asking me to fill that role, and I just go out there and play. Go out there and try to help the team win. feel like a broken record every time I get asked this type of question. I'm all about trying to win the game. I'm very competitive. I want to be successful in my role. I want the team to have success, and I just go out there and do what the coaches need of me, and go out there and lay it on the line for the team to win, in whatever role it is, whether guys are out and I'm starting or coming off the bench. I always try to fulfill that role, whatever it is, the best way I can. I feel like I said that every time.
Yeah, no, I tried to ask it in a different way, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.